It's that time of the year again. Your New Year goals are gathering dust. That momentum from January, long gone. You're probably looking at your list thinking, well, I'll just start fresh in January. But here's what nobody's telling you. The best time to set yourself up for an incredible year isn't January 1st. It's right now, the last 90 days of the year. The people crushing it in January didn't start on January 1st. They started in the last quarter. And if you stick around in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. Let me paint a picture you'll probably recognize. January hit, and you were all in. New goals, new habits. This was going to be your year. By March, exhausted. Summer came, and you were like, I'll just recharge and hit it hard in the fall. Well, it's fall. And somehow, you're more tired than you were back in January. Yeah, I feel you. Here's the thing, though. It takes 66 days to lock in a new habit. And depending on when you are watching this, you've probably got more than enough time to completely flip the script on how you finish this year. So let's get into these proven strategies that'll help you finish strong, build some real resilience, and finally set boundaries that don't crumble the moment someone needs just one quick favor. Grab something to write with if you're serious about this, and watch this video till the end. This video isn't just another motivational speech. This is your actual game plan. 1. The rolling quarter mindset. Listen to this. To end the year strong, we got to completely reframe how you're thinking about the end of the year. Stop looking at October through December like it's some countdown to game over. Start seeing it as the first quarter of your next 15 months. Yes, see the last quarter as the preparatory stage for the new year. Research shows this simple mental shift, called the rolling quarter approach, cuts year-end pressure by 40% and gets way more people actually hitting their goals. Here's why. When you think, I only have 90 days left, you panic. When you think, I've got 15 months starting right now, you actually plan. Now let's put this into practice. Instead of trying to squeeze 8 different goals into the next 90 days, just focus on 1 or 2 that actually matter. That's it. Let's say you want to get in shape. Maybe October through December is about building the habit of moving your body consistently. Then January through March is when you level up the intensity. See how that flows? Or maybe you're learning an instrument. Q4 is about playing for 15 minutes every day. Q1 is about learning your first full song. This is about building momentum, not chasing miracles. The year is ending, but you're not ending anything. You're building a bridge to where you actually want to be. 2. Master the end-of-year reflection. Most people race into the new year without ever stopping to think about what just happened. That's like trying to drive forward while never checking your rearview mirror. You're going to crash eventually. Reflection on the outgoing year is like watching the game tape of your own life. You get to see what actually happened, not just what you remember happening. And science shows that when you do this, you start noticing patterns. What works for you, what doesn't, and why you do the things you do. Here's your reflection setup. Carve out 60 minutes. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Just you and something to write with. Ask yourself these questions. 1. What am I actually proud of this year? Even the tiny stuff counts. Don't skip over it. 2. What challenges came up, and what did they teach me? This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about lessons. 3. Which habits helped me? Which ones made everything harder? Be honest here. 4. What moments made me genuinely happy? This tells you what to do more of. 5. How did I grow? Not just what you achieved. How did you change as a person? Here's the important part. Don't just answer these and close the notebook. Use what you learned to shape your next 90 days. Reflection isn't just sitting around overthinking. It's giving yourself data to make better choices. 3. The 1% rule. Small wins, big gains. All right, this one's going to blow your mind. If you get just 1% better every single day, you'll be 37 times better in a year. But here's where everyone messes up. They try to go from 0 to hero overnight, and by day 3, they're back on the couch eating cereal for dinner. The science is clear on this. 1% improvements compound like crazy, and so do 1% declines. Here's a real-world example. Say you want to read more. Don't suddenly commit to reading an hour every night. Start with literally 1 page. That's your 1%. Tomorrow, maybe it's 2 pages. Or maybe it's still 1 page, but you actually did it again. That's the win. Or let's say you're trying to be more creative. Don't pressure yourself to create a masterpiece every day. Just spend 10 minutes doodling, writing random thoughts, taking photos of things that catch your eye. In 2 or 3 months, you'll look back and be shocked at how much you've actually grown. Start doing these in the last quarter of the year, and you will not only end the year strong, but you are also setting yourself up for a remarkable new year. Your action step. Pick one thing you want to improve. Choose one tiny step you can take today. Then just do it again tomorrow and the day after. That's literally it. That's how you build the kind of momentum that actually lasts. 4. Build boundaries that actually stick. Let's talk about something we all struggle with. 60% of people feel constantly available to everyone. We check our phones during dinner, during family time, even in bed at night. And most of us underestimate how much time we're actually giving away by about 20%. Translation? We're all underestimating how boundaryless we've become. Here's the thing. Boundaries aren't about being cold or shutting people out. They're about protecting your time and energy so you actually have something left for yourself. The research backs this up. Setting boundaries reduces stress, prevents burnout, and actually makes your relationships better. Here are 3 boundaries to set this week. 1. Time boundaries. Pick specific times when you're just off, not available, done for the day. Maybe after 8 p.m., your phone goes in another room. Or Sunday mornings are just for you. No texts, no scrolling, no checking in on what everyone else is doing. Studies show that people who set clear time boundaries actually feel more energized and present when they are engaging with people. 2. The stop apologizing for nothing boundary. Real talk. Stop saying sorry for things that aren't your fault. Sorry for the late reply when you responded in a normal time frame. Sorry to bother you when you're just asking a simple question. Sorry for existing, basically. New rule. Only say sorry when you actually mean it. When you need to say no to something, "I can't do that right now," is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone an apology or explanation for saying no. 3. Social media boundaries. You know that thing where you say, you're just going to scroll for 5 minutes and suddenly it's an hour later? Set actual limits. Use the built-in screen time tools. Delete apps from your phone if you need to. Replace "I'll just check real quick" with "I'll check once at lunch and once in the evening." Your brain will thank you. Your sleep will thank you. Your actual real-life relationships will definitely thank you. Bottom line, boundaries aren't about being mean. They're about surviving with your sanity intact. 5. Reframe challenges as growth opportunities. Here's what separates people who fall apart under pressure from people who somehow get stronger. How they think about problems. Resilient people see challenges as chances to level up, not as proof that they suck. This isn't just positive thinking fluff. This is backed by decades of brain science research. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Not, why does bad stuff always happen to me? Asking, what can I learn from this opens up possibilities. While asking, why does bad stuff always happen to me? Slams every door shut. Here is an example. You tried to start a morning routine, and you made it 3 days before completely quitting. Growth mindset says, okay, what tripped me up? Was it too ambitious? Did I try to wake up too early? What can I adjust? Fixed mindset says, see, I told you I'm not a morning person. I'm just lazy. This is who I am. One mindset keeps you moving forward. The other keeps you stuck. Or let's say you tried to make new friends and put yourself out there, but it felt awkward and you retreated back to your comfort zone. Growth mindset will say, that was uncomfortable, but I did it. That's practice. Next time will be a little easier. Fixed mindset. I'm so awkward. Everyone probably thought I was weird. I should just stay home. See how different those two paths are? Here's your challenge for the next 90 days. Every time you face an obstacle, pause, take a breath, and reframe. This is hard becomes this is making me stronger. I messed up becomes I'm learning what doesn't work. Your brain literally rewires based on how you think. Might as well use that to your advantage, right? 6. Build your resilient support system. Real talk. Nobody does life alone. Nobody who actually succeeds anyway. Study after study confirms. Having solid people in your corner is one of the biggest predictors of resilience and actually making it through tough times. But here's where people get it wrong. They think this means having a million followers or knowing tons of people. Nah. Building a real support system is about having genuine connections with people who actually get you and what you're trying to do. Celebrate when you win. Tell you the truth when you need to hear it. Give you perspective when you're spiraling. Here are your action steps before the end of the year. 1. Find your people. Who's doing something you admire or going through something similar? Maybe it's someone at the gym who's also trying to build consistency. Maybe it's someone in an online community learning the same skill as you. Reach out. Be real. See what happens. 2. Get an accountability buddy. Someone who's also working on themselves. Check in weekly. Share your wins and your struggles. This isn't about impressing each other. It's about keeping each other going. 3. Join one community. Could be online, could be in person. A Discord server about your hobby. A local hiking group. A book club. A class. Anywhere you can actually connect with people who care about similar things. Research shows that people with different types of friendships and connections handle life's curveballs way better. Stop trying to muscle through everything solo. That's not strength. That's just being stubborn. 7. Celebrate small wins daily. Here's something nobody tells you about people who actually accomplish stuff. They don't just focus on the big finish line. They celebrate progress the whole way through. Why? Because brain science shows that recognizing wins, even tiny ones, releases dopamine, which keeps you motivated and builds momentum. Most people wait until they've made it to celebrate. By then, they're so burnt out, it doesn't even feel good anymore. How to actually do this? At the end of each day, write down 3 wins. They don't need to be huge. I actually stuck to my boundary and didn't pick up my phone during dinner. I did my one small daily habit, even though I didn't feel like it. I had a conversation I'd been avoiding and it went okay. That's it. 3 wins. Every single day. Over 90 days, that's 270 wins you're consciously noticing and giving yourself credit for. Tell me that doesn't build some serious momentum. Remember, progress isn't a straight line. Some days, you're going to crush it. Some days, you're going to barely survive. Both count. Both deserve credit. Because you showed up. And showing up is literally half the battle. All right, so here's where we're at. You've got 90 days left. Maybe less if you're watching this later. You can coast into the new year feeling exactly like you do right now. Tired, frustrated, wondering where all the time went. Or you can actually use these proven 7 strategies and finish this year way stronger than you started it. Here's the quick recap. 1. Adopt the rolling quarter mindset. 2. Actually do your year-end reflection. 3. Make 1% improvements every day. 4. Set boundaries that stick. 5. Reframe your challenges. 6. Build your real support system. 7. Celebrate the small wins. These aren't just random tips. This is your actual blueprint for the next 3 months. Now here's what I need from you. Pick 3 of these strategies. Just 3. The ones that hit different for you. Write them down. Commit to them for the next 30 days. And here's the accountability part. Drop a comment below and tell me which 3 you picked and why. I genuinely want to know what you're committing to. Because here's the deal. You can watch this video, and nod along, and then do absolutely nothing with it. Or you can pick even one of these strategies and actually use it, and that changes everything. If you found anything useful in this video, smash that like button. And if you want more real, research-backed personal development videos, then this is the channel to subscribe to. You've got this. Seriously, the next 90 days, they're yours for the taking. Don't waste them wishing things were different. Go make them different. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.